Each year, New Zealand produces over 26 million pounds of venison, with more than 80% exported to Europe and North America, solidifying its position as one of the world's leading producers of high-quality venison. Not only is venison nutritious, but it is also low in fat while being rich in protein, iron, and omega-3, promoting heart health and muscle development. Thanks to these benefits, venison has become an ideal choice for those seeking a healthy diet without compromising on essential nutrients. Additionally, deer antler velvet is a highly valuable product, especially in traditional medicine. It is primarily exported for use in the pharmaceutical and health supplement industries, meeting the demand of major global markets. Green agriculture technology, exploring the journey of deer farming from farm to premium products. What makes deer one of the most commonly farmed animals in New Zealand? How does deer farming differ from other livestock industries? Deer were introduced to New Zealand around the 19th century, primarily from Europe, especially the red deer species. Initially, they were released into the wild for hunting purposes. By the 1970s, awareness of the economic value of venison in deer antler velvet spurred the rapid development of the deer farming industry. Deer in New Zealand are mainly raised in large farms following a free-range model. These farms usually have vast areas with secure fencing to ensure safety and prevent intrusion by wild animals. The deer are allowed to roam freely on pastures, enabling natural growth with abundant food sources. Additionally, farm facilities are kept clean and dry, with adequate shelter to provide warmth in winter and ventilation in summer. This helps minimize the risk of respiratory or digestive diseases, ensuring that the deer thrive in optimal conditions. In New Zealand, deer are selectively bred to ensure high productivity and superior quality meat in antler velvet. Male deer must be robust, while females should have strong reproductive capabilities. Furthermore, genetic analysis technology is applied to optimize hereditary traits, helping the herd develop in a stable and sustainable manner. The mating process takes place from March to May when the weather is cooler. During this time, male deer compete for the right to mate with females. In controlled farming conditions, breeders can use natural mating or artificial insemination methods to optimize the reproduction process. After a gestation period of about 6 to 7 months, female deer usually find a quiet place to give birth. Immediately after birth, the mother licks the newborn to stimulate blood circulation and help it quickly adapt to the environment. Farmers closely monitor the newborns to ensure they grow healthily. In the first week, fawns primarily rely on their mother's milk for essential nutrients. If the mother lacks sufficient milk, farmers supplement with milk replacers to ensure uniform growth. After about a week, fawns start to familiarize themselves with roughage, such as young grass, soft leaves, and nutrient-rich supplementary feeds. As the fawns grow, their diet is adjusted to match that of adult deer, including fresh grass, leaves, roots, and protein and mineral-rich processed feeds to enhance health and improve meat and antler quality. Throughout this period, clean water must be supplied adequately to support digestion and metabolism effectively. The antler growth cycle occurs once a year, usually in spring or early summer, when favorable weather conditions and abundant food supplies support strong deer development. The antler growth process follows an annual cycle and is influenced by the deer's growth hormones. After the old antlers are harvested or naturally shed, the cartilage tissues at the antler base begin to grow, stimulating the formation of new antlers. During the first 45 to 60 days, antlers grow rapidly at an average rate of about 0.4 to 0.8 inches per day, depending on the deer breed, age, and nutritional intake. After harvesting, deer antlers are immediately cleaned and preserved to maintain their quality. Depending on the intended use, the antlers may be rapidly frozen at temperatures ranging from 0 degrees Fahrenheit to negative 40 degrees Fahrenheit, or dried to extend their shelf life. For meat production, red deer undergo a comprehensive health inspection to ensure they meet standards for weight, age, and overall condition, typically ranging from 250 to 350 pounds, with a rearing period of approximately 18 to 24 months. They are then transported to processing facilities where humane slaughtering methods are employed to minimize stress and preserve meat quality. First, the hide is carefully removed using specialized knives to ensure that the meat quality remains intact. This process requires precision to preserve the protective fat layer underneath, which helps retain moisture and enhance the meat's flavor. After skinning, the internal organs are extracted and sorted. Nutrient-rich parts such as the liver, heart, and kidneys are retained for separate processing, while other parts are handled according to food safety regulations. Next, the venison is divided into primary cuts such as tenderloin, shoulder, haunch, and ribs. The tenderloin is the most prized cut, tender and lean, often used in premium dishes. The shoulder contains more connective tissue, making it ideal for slow cooking or ground meat. The haunch is firm and protein-rich, suitable for making sausages or jerky. Deer ribs have soft bones and a generous amount of meat, typically marinated for grilling or stewing. Depending on its intended use, the meat can be sliced, ground into sausage, or processed into products like smoked meat, canned venison, or jerky. Fresh meat is stored at appropriate temperatures and transported quickly, while frozen meat is maintained at around 0 degrees Fahrenheit to negative 40 degrees Fahrenheit to ensure long-term quality preservation. Processed venison products are carefully packaged and distributed through channels such as supermarkets, restaurants, food stores, or for export. Strict processing and transportation protocols ensure that venison consistently meets high-quality standards, catering to both domestic and international markets.